wife and you ripped up the divorce papers and all that. You was out here trying to get with Jessica. We already know you was getting with Death Princess. That's wild, bro. And I'm telling you, the only reason you felt as though you can go around this app and do what you do with these women, despite, the disrespect that you showed at your wife, is because she opened that door for you, and she really should have never did it, but she did it to keep you happy. But when you're an egotistical maniac like you are, there's nothing that's going to quench your thirst when it comes to other women, because actually, you really got a real life, it's a problem. I don't know what they call it, but you got a real life problem, and you really need to seek some help for that shit. Because when you want to sleep with random women and different women on every fucking different occasion, that means you're a sex addict. And that's just, it's not really healthy. And it's destroying your life. He definitely needs some therapy. Because he's been lying, talking about he been going to therapy. And his wife said that's not true. Well, not all of it's not true. If you going to therapy, right? Why are you still out here? If you're trying to better yourself and get yourself together, why are you out here definitely cheating on your wife, man, while you was married? Thanks, Lisa. I'm not the biggest, I can't say I'm the biggest advocate for therapy, but some guy give. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think therapy would help him. Yeah, he has. I told everybody when I first started interacting with his bullshit that he had a God complex. Him and Patrick. A little less of Patrick because Patrick is I Speak's lapdog, so he can't really have that God complex because he got to bow down to I Speak. But they both got God complexes. Tim, T. Nathan, all of them. His fucking grandiose mindset is fucking ridiculous. Y'all, that's a little bit too old for y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Oops, my alarm going off. That is true. But like when you come on this app though, and you tell the world that you were more vulnerable enough to ask for help, but knowing it's a lie, like all them therapy stories he was giving people, them Jones was lies. They was lies. That's crazy to me. All them therapy stories. Oh, today in therapy, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. All the Starbucks stories, I knew them shits was lies. He just be making up shit. I remember the first story that I heard him talk about when he was talking about giving money to the kids that was selling water on the side of the road. And I'm listening to that shit like, boy, you bullshitting, bro. Why you lying? Like, I just knew that shit was bullshit. Not yet. And for all the people that's coming in here asking Blaze if Blaze going to court, no, Blaze not going to court. I don't have to go to court. I don't live in Las Vegas. Okay? Yeah, of course you would have recorded it, Miss Butter. But I knew that was the first story I knew that just was a complete fucking lie that he made up. And when I swear 90% of the time when he does his story times, they be all made up stories. I mean, he might as well said that was a story time for the whole box of condoms, empty box of condoms in his damn car. Out of all the women in here that watched that, all the women that heard the story of him and why that box of condom was in his car, how many of y'all actually believe that? I would like to ask Tasha that. Does she actually believe that? I know she don't because, you know, she wouldn't have put it out there. But how many of y'all women actually believe that story? If you don't know the story, Tasha found an empty box of condoms in his car. I think it was like a 3-pack. I don't know how many come in a pack, but it was at least more. It was more than one. So she found the condoms in the car. And his story of why the condoms were in the car is because he went out with his biker friends who all ride motorcycles. And one of his friends, they went to a strip bar or something. I don't know. Or met up random woman. I don't know where the woman came from, whatever. But one of his friends had a woman and wanted to, you know, engage in sex with her. And he went and got some condoms. And the only reason they were fucking in IXP's back seat where his children lay at and sit at, and is because he was the only one with a car. How many of y'all believe that? Me either. I definitely don't believe nothing he says. But like, if that was y'all husband, and that was his excuse for why you found an empty box of condoms in the car, would you believe him? I mean, well, he said the dude brought the condoms and put them in and left them in the car, but they were in the front seat on the passenger side. I mean, on the driver's side, instead of in the back seat where he said they were having sex. So I don't know what he did. I mean, after he got done having sex, he got in the front seat and just put them in I don't know. Somehow they ended up in the back. I mean, in the front driver's side. That whole story made up. Like, make that make sense. This man, first of all, it's just so many problems with this story. Why the fuck would you let somebody sleep with a woman in the backseat of your car where your children sit at and lay at? You know, they could be leaving bodily fluids all over the seats, pubic hairs. You know how sex go, because there's an aftermath to it, right? So then you claim you allowed that to happen. So my thing is this: why in the fuck they couldn't get a hotel room? Why he couldn't put the young lady on the back of his bike and go to his own, get a hotel room or something? Huh? Why he had to use your car? Where your kids sit at, your wife sit at. So you gonna denigrate your fucking whole car with, you know, that you share with your family to let a man sleep in there with a woman, and he supposedly forgot the condoms in the car. That show how much he gave a fuck about you. That nigga said, let me use your car and sleep with this young lady in the back seat where your kids sleep at your kids lay at and play with their toys and everything else, and I'm gonna leave the condoms in your car. I drove Uber back in the day. $200 cleaning. He ain't spent a dime on that damn car. I can tell you he ain't never cleaned out that damn car. She said it was a 3-box and it was empty. Yeah. So I don't understand that. It don't make no sense. The demand, this is supposedly happened in one night. So why all the condoms are gone? Was it a whole train? Did you have multiple niggas coming in the car and having sex with women? You see how the story don't make no sense? I speak is in like his mid-30s maybe. I believe he like 35, 36. I ain't never. First of all, he used 3 on other women, none of his friends. That shit is some bullshit. He said he wrong for bringing it up. He didn't bring it up. His wife brought it up. His wife is the one that came on this app and told everybody that she found an empty box of condoms in the car. She literally recorded that shit when she found them. I really wish he would have recorded that story. You know, he was sweating like shit telling that story. And like, see, some of the things I will say, I'm not going to say for certain that I know for certain, but I am pretty sure that Tasha know more than a couple women that he done slept with. Tasha didn't bring this up. He did. When he brought their whole divorce to this app. When he brought this whole thing to the app. And then he keeps doing it. I told him not to have that live. I said, bro, if you have this live, you're going to be right back to where you was last year. You never even got out of that mess. People ain't still get over that. Because I tell you why people be believing him. Come to find out, because, you know, y'all, again, it's too many of y'all people in one group and y'all can't keep everybody silent. So what they do is they are actually going around to creators and paying them to either keep quiet or support. They are literally paying people, Slim, to not talk about their domestic violence. You're literally paying people to keep quiet. Don't talk about it. That's why he got mad at Diamond for reading that Cash App. That wasn't part of the deal, was it, Slim? How much you paying Diamond? Is that why Diamond sticks up for you whenever somebody talks about your domestic violence? That's why she goes so hard for it? Like it's okay? Oh, what you say, Diamond? That's what you said, right? It's his past. How much he pay you? Like, again, and I'm going to be honest, I don't have a problem with Diamond. I just got a problem with Diamond's morality. Her morals. I mean, they really not there. And that's just, you know, the God honest truth, in my opinion. But Diamond ain't the only one. She is definitely not the only one. But, yeah, that's what they doing, though. They're literally paying people, cash apping them, money to not talk about certain things when it comes to them. How many times you did that, T. Nathan? How about you, Consciously? And it's funny. I seen a video of Consciously today, and this one... another creator has stitched it. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I remember this creator. Consciously had put up a video about the ban of TikTok, right? And this other guy that I don't remember his name, I'm gonna go back and get it, but he had stitched Consciously video. And I'm gonna tell you right now, because I know this message is gonna get back to the dude that stitched that video. I know who the fuck you are, bro. Don't think I forgot about you and your involvement in this shit. Because I remember the very first video you put up. Remember you was talking about the RICO charges? And how you try to say that, I forget how you try to like like soften the landing for them creators and shit. I didn't forget you. But back then, I didn't know why you was trying to do that shit. Now I know why. Them silent members is coming out. And you were talking about, oh, these people calling Lori. I remember that dude. And I'm going to spin the block on all of y'all motherfuckers. I'm going to tie them all y'all together. Because that's why you up there stitching Consciously video. How much he pay you? I don't know. I believe he's Hispanic. I don't know. I believe he's Hispanic. I know he has a heavy accent. But definitely a Silent Fold member. Definitely a Silent Fold member. Just like Luncheon Lawyer, Silent Fold member. I ain't forget about none of y'all fools. I told you I'm gonna burn it all down. And I'm gonna do it before this TikTok shit leave. I'm gonna tie all y'all motherfuckers in together. How many group chats I don't even know that dude's name. How many group chats you was in on them WhatsApp group chats? How about you, Luncheon Lawyer? And remember, I asked questions I already know the answer to. I didn't forget about none of y'all. I don't forget shit. Especially that the fact that y'all all so fucking egotistical that y'all always come back to this app. It's like y'all all the criminals that fucking gather in one spot. It's easy to find y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's easy to find y'all. So, like I said, I keep my receipts, all my data, or whatever the hell y'all want to call it. I don't really care what y'all call it, but I keep it all. I got over 12 terabytes of storage that I will never be able to fill up. Hey, Len, how you doing? Even the stuff that, even what Miss Tanya was sending me, I had totally forgot about some of that stuff. And it's kind of crazy to go back and listen to some of that stuff that y'all was saying back in the day. Especially you, I speak, when you was going at Miss Tanya, she was talking about your children, and I told you she was never talking about your children. I told you I would never let nobody on my live come up and start disrespecting your children. She was talking about your parenting skills. But again, you, the narcissistic bitch that you are, weaponize your own children. What's up, Nick? Weaponize your own children. And then I feel, again, Tasha, a grown woman, she does what she wants and she definitely has a mind of her own. But you pushed her to that shit, didn't you? You said, this is what we gonna do, okay? You came up and you was sitting on that brown leather-ass couch that you used to sleep on and sweat on all fucking night and thought of that shit, didn't you? You, her, and Voodoo Babe. Because don't think I forgot about Voodoo bobblehead ass. I ain't forget about none of y'all, none of that shit y'all did. What's up, Lloyd? So, I'm going to try to get my videos up today. I spent the majority of the weekend doing other shit, especially my daughter's birthday. I'm going to let y'all make the choice, though, right? I got a video for T. Nathan going over his transcripts of when he was arrested from the beginning. Do y'all want me to start that series? I have another video coming up for King of Hearts. I can put that one up. And I can't remember what the third one was. Because these are the videos. I got like almost 8 videos that I'm working on, but 3 are almost finished, and then I can get them out my drafts. But y'all make the choice. What was it? Consciously? Oh, I do have a video coming up on. Now, I don't want to give it up because Consciously be out here stealing my shit, my content ideas and shit. Because he ain't got no fucking skills of his own. But I do have some Black History videos coming up as well. So either that, T-Fake. Who else was it? It was somebody else. Let me go back. There was one video. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, yeah, I Speak. I definitely got a video coming up for I Speak from the beginning to the end, breaking down all his bullshit nonsense, all the receipts and everything. That video is going to take me a little while because I'm going to have to break that up at least into 6 different parts. All right, so maybe I was tripping. Yeah, I forgot about this other 3 years, Lloyd. We going on for December before. I can't even believe it's been that long. I really can't. And I'm always going to tell these fools, and they ain't going to listen. And it's crazy, right? How the people that was so gun-ho for and sticking up for these people, all one by one coming back. Blaze, you was right. I got to apologize. You were definitely right. First of all, y'all don't got to apologize for shit. Not to me. It's other motherfuckers that need apologies on this app. I know that. They the ones that need an apology. Hold on. What's that? Oh, shit. And then some of these people, y'all be coming back. I don't forget nothing, right? I really don't. I may forget a name. I'm not good with keeping up with names because there'd be too many of y'all motherfuckers. But I don't really forget faces, and I damn sure don't forget disrespect. But some of y'all, right? Y'all be thinking y'all be coming back around me, and I don't remember who the fuck y'all are. Like, seriously, y'all be thinking I don't forget. I mean, I just be forgetting who y'all. Most of the time, I let y'all have it. I mean, I just want to see what y'all gonna say, what y'all gonna do. I ain't got time to be no damn investigator. Like, it's like, first of all, I don't even want to call it an investigator because these motherfuckers be telling on themselves. They ain't shit to investigate. They be telling on themselves. Like, the self-snitching that be going on this app is at an all-time high. But just to watch these people come back around, acting like y'all done changed. Y'all think changing y'all profile picture or your name on this app just erase the shit that y'all did or said? Nah, that shit don't work with me. Just tuning in. What happened? We were talking about I Speak and him we're going to say allegedly for now, but we were talking about I Speak having inappropriate conversations with the TikTok creator Jessica Alexander, and why he didn't tell his wife that. That's what we were really talking about. What's up, Nick? So, and again, I keep telling y'all right now, we are still on the surface of the shit, how deep it goes with, how it goes with I Speak. This is just the fucking surface. A lot of the women that were I ain't gonna say harassed. I'm gonna say, well, I guess it would be harassment. Whatever. All the women he was talking to, saying inappropriate shit to, sending adult pictures to, all them women were just waiting around for Tasha to realize who the fuck you was. Now your time is up. We were talking about iSpeak when because the reason he said he cut up his his wife's debit card, is that there were people, he had his car broken into before, and they took his wallet out the car because she supposedly left it in there. But there's just like so many things with that story. First of all, he was in Hawaii on military base. He was housed in military housing. So he said this happened in front of his house. So that means one of his neighbors or maybe one of their children did it, which is kind of highly unlikely. Really unlikely, not impossible, but highly unlikely. But then for him to go on and say, well, they took the car, they took his wallet, but only left it around the corner in front of the house, the office or whatever, like literally around the corner. So he got mad at his wife for that. So when she left her debit card in the car and he found it, he cut it. Right? Not even the end of the story right there, though. That's the crazy part. So she goes out because her name is on the account and gets another debit card, because she need her $100 allowance that he was only allowing her that she can spend without, speaking to him and asking could she spend more, but he can spend whatever out the account, whatever. So she went and got a new card. And this is all coming from them. This ain't no story. This ain't no alleged. This is all coming from them. She went and got a new card. He found the card in her wallet or in her bag because she made him go in his bag for something. But he found that card. And he said once he found that card, he got upset and asked for a divorce again. Because he found out she went and got another debit card behind his back. Like she needed his fucking permission. So now he pushed it up to 3 different times that he asked for a divorce. That's 3 because it was only 2 that we knew about that was public. Now it's 3. Hold on, let me fix this so I can see these comments. Well, what don't even let me minimize? All right, so I'm sorry, the apple sticks? I can't really see. All right, so maybe you can correct that for me because the very first time when he brought the divorce to the app, the whole divorce thing, he told people in that live that the first time he asked for a divorce was because she would not stick up for him or have his back during the police allegations. He said that was the very first time. And he had asked her, because he has told her when they first got together that he was going to be famous or whatever. And he came back and later on after did she believe him when he said that? And she said no. That's what I'm saying. The nigga lied so much, he been forgetting his own lies. Because in that live, when he first went live and brought up the divorce, he told people in that live the very first time he asked for a divorce was because she would not back him up about the police allegations. Oh, I caught it. I'll be listening. Because again, before that live on Friday, there was only 2 times he asked for a divorce. Now he confirmed this 3 different times, and it's 3 different stories. So again, just another motherfucker. Like this nigga is a habitual liar. All you do is lie. Whole page ain't nothing but lies. What's up, Controversy? So again, let's map it out again, all right? One, I'm sorry, the main thing for me that people should be really, have a problem with, at this man admitting that he had his friends in the back of his car having sex with women where his children sit and be in the back seat of his car, lying to cover up his cheating. But the fact that you would be willing to say that bro, he don't need to be around his children. That's disgusting. That is absolutely just trifling that you would rather admit to having that type of shit for your kids, around your kids, than you being an actual piece of shit. Hey, Ray. Oh, shit, man, about they reported my live last night, so I got to use my backup account. What's up, Controversy? What's up, my guy?
What's up, man? I feel like every time I leave and come back, there's something new, dog.
It ain't nothing new. This shit is just a continuation. You just be out the loop. This is the same shit I told y'all what was going on 3 years ago. And I told you, we have not. This is only the surface. This is only the surface.
But
we didn't get to the shit with Britney yet. We didn't get to the shit with the girl that he went to go see out in Las Vegas. Well, he didn't go out to see. He tried to go see her. Jessica Alexander.
But when I said he yelled at his
because that princess got tapes too. Wifey got tapes. It's all coming out. And I told him this shit was going to happen 3 years ago if he keep doing this shit to his wife. Let me tell y'all something. I may not be a fan of R. Kelly, but y'all need to go back and listen to that song, When a Woman's Fed the Fuck Up. And that song ain't nothing but fucking truth. When a woman is fed up, oh my God, the gloves come off, ain't no putting them back on. Nigga, pray. Just pray. That's all you can do. You can't backtrack and say, well, I want the best for her. I don't want to do this. I don't want to nobody Nigga, you already did that.
Yeah, especially when you the nigga that initiated the divorce.
He initiated this.
You told everybody this.
His wife came on here, right, and said, I believe he said the very first year they were married, he asked to go to therapy, or she asked, or one of them to ask, if you in your first year of marriage, and y'all all, newlyweds, y'all supposed to be happy. Y'all still supposed to be in the love bubble. First of all, if you make it through the first 4 to 5 years of your marriage, you should be okay. Not all the time, but you should be okay. You should be well enough, have the game down, know what you should not be doing, what you should be doing. You should be, if you make it to past that 5-year mark, you shouldn't be fucking up like that. What's up, hot girl? But your very first year, and y'all need counseling, that's wild. And I ain't gonna hold you. The way Tasha be telling her stories, that she loved that nigga. You name how many women would get up in the middle of a fucking day or night, whatever she did, hop on a bus to go see a man and never go the fuck back home. That was your best. How the hell she your best friend and you doing her like that? Hungry now.
Yeah, man, that whole situation is wild and crazy, and I don't see how. I really don't see how they let him get away with that much stuff. I see how they do it because
he was paying them.
They don't all of them too.
That's why that nigga broke. He was paying them. He paid people not to bring up or speak on certain situations. He literally pays people. So do Slim. So do Patrick.
This is what I want y'all to remember. Remember when he was going so hard, swearing up and down, I owed $80, and I said, "Oh, this nigga projecting."
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That was super projection.
hey, man, this nigga went so hard. Oh, nigga couldn't come up with nothing bad about me though. He couldn't come up with nothing.
What was
bad.
it like? What they say? Like it was like $40 or something. Right? I couldn't
$80. You
remember. It was
couldn't
some
come up with
fucking
nothing
stupid ass
negative.
ridiculous amount. Like, are y'all serious?
Now here we are.
Serious?
Not even 12 full months after that incident, which I called it. I said he projected because he mad because he finna be back in the barracks. Surprised he ain't back in the barracks yet, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So
you projected your life.
it's funny that you bring that up, right? Because now he on TikTok crying that he can't afford to pay his child support and his alimony. My thing is this, bro.
Hey, you need $8, dog.
But you ain't never heard it's cheaper to keep her.
Hey, dog.
You think that shit was a lie, bro? This is why I tell people before you get married, know what you are getting yourself into. Marriage isn't just a piece of paper, okay? People like to say that shit. That's a fucking lie. It's not just a piece of paper. If that's the way you want to boil it down to, that's something personal.
Yeah, that's a commitment, man.
We don't care about those numbers though.
Mattress. I set up it for mattress and Phantom and